Niggas are different
social
than
media because I just wanted to fucking put it out there too.
Yep.
This is it. I got a girl.
I think it's a combination
When
of
guys
both.
do that, I think it's a joke. When a guy does that, I think it's a complete joke.
Wow. Elaborate.
Yes. When a guy goes out and just wants to tell the whole world, like, oh, like this is my, I think it's a joke.
I think it shows.
I feel like it's a complete
I
joke.
think this is a joke.
I really do.
When you only show us watch.
Yo.
I think that whole relationship is a joke.
Women is the king.
Yo,
What?
We ain't showing
No
it
face, no
you know why
trace.
we do that? You know why we do that? Because
Welcome to the first half of
The
Talk Heavy
Hey,
Podcast.
G, we back, and guess what? I got two special guests
Hey,
today.
yeah, first time ever.
Oh, we balancing it out. We have 3 men and 3 women for the first time ever.
I don't know if you get that mind. You like quarter by. I don't know if that can. Women,
Man, get
more
the fuck out.
women.
Yeah, get to the intros, man.
You already know who it is. It's Dev Nasty, aka Dangerous Dev Nasty, aka Choke Your Mom Out, Choke Your Pop Out. And of course, to the left of me is the fucking mixed mutt with the medium butt. And
Yeah, Amber's in the room. You lose.
exactly.
I humbly acknowledge that.
All right. And of course, we have Amber Grand in the building, and of course, also we have Dominique Janelle, the DP.
Whoa,
What?
double penetration?
I knew you was gonna catch that.
She is a pastor kid.
Oh, yeah, we know they
Damn.
You pointed that out. Pastor kids we're saying is like bad and do deviant things to
Yeah, they
make
do.
their parents.
Not true.
They, they called herself a PK. Remember when she was on
PK.
live and she was like, I'm a PK? I thought it was a pussy kisser.
He did DM me that.
Hold on. Also,
did.
Also, did he DM? Hold on, wait. Before we get into the intro,
Ask
did
her.
he DM you about So a movie trailer came out, and in the movie trailer, it looked like you grabbed somebody's dick.
Yeah, like she fucked Kyrie. I ain't like that.
He DM'd me. He was mad.
I'm sick of this nigga. I'm sick of this
For the
nigga.
record, I didn't, but you gotta just watch it to see where
I'm sick of this nigga Kyrie writing these roles where he just fuck everybody. He just writing himself in.
Yeah, he said, write him and Kyrie pass the ball. He's trying to
God damn, you don't throw no oops, nothing, you selfish ass gunning ass nigga.
Kobe. Yeah. It's the Prince of Hunting Park, the BBW lover, the pregnant woman slayer, Mr. 2 push-ups a night, the man built in the image of God himself, Slice Maximus.
It's the North Philly legend. Strawberry Mansion's finest. The BBW hater, the pregnant woman creator. They still calling me Jesus' first cousin. He go raw cause the condom keep bussin'. From North Philly to South Beach, cause that's about as long as this pipe reach. You should always fuck with a chick that stutter from the get-go, cause you might bust your nut before she say no.
And ladies,
Sucking dick is good for your mental health, so don't do it for him.
Do it for yourself.
G_winner.
I was kind of halfway. You know,
Damn, that shit felt poly.
like a half season.
it felt poly.
Yeah, that shit felt poly.
There we go. Yo, I want to get right into it, man, because I've read this question and I'm like, yo, this is wild. And we got ladies, we got some gentlemen. Let's see if we can help somebody today. Here we go. As you know, hello, Talk Heavy. This was a situation weeks ago, so I'm cool now. Just want your opinion. I dated this guy for months. He seemed like potentially he would be the one. I took my time with this situation. We was always on the phone hanging out, and he seemed to be really into me. I wanted to get to know him, so I didn't rush. I waited months before giving myself to him. Not long after the whole dynamics in the relationship changed. Conversations less and less, and it seemed that he never had time for me. One day, when I said, you need to come over so we can talk about the situation to see if it was something that I did wrong, he never showed up. The next day, I go to Movie Tavern, and this nigga is sitting directly a row in front of me with another bitch. I never go to the movies alone, but I was so hurt over him, I tried to do something to take my mind off of him, and on all the days, this nigga shows up. I got so mad, I poured my icy on him and the chick's head. I feel bad because she had nothing to do with this. Why don't y'all niggas just keep it real and say y'all want to fuck? Some women may be with that. How can you tell if a dude is really into you and not playing games? And I don't know why I was so mad at the girl with him at the moment. I don't know why us as women be like this. Instead of being mad at the men, we are mad at the woman also. We need to stick together against these fuckboys.
So she gonna say we need to stick together after she already did the dumb shit. Like, now you want to be on your motherfucking
it's so
unity.
many layers. I don't know where to begin, but I'll start with the first question is, how can you tell when a man is really into you? I'll start with the men.
I could tell you how you could tell like if a person gonna turn out to be a cheater or not. I got this test that I do, like no bullshit. Like any woman that I've ever dated, if you watch the show, they gonna say that, yo, he's not lying, he did this. No, real shit. I got 2 movies that I always make every woman watch, right? They both Tyler Perry movies. This is like no bullshit, right? So it's the first movie is Temptation, right? So the part when the nigga was like the super cool nigga, he did everything right or whatever, and then his chick like went and started working a high profile job with Nicki Minaj and all of that, right? And then she started getting around niggas with money and she started cheating on the nigga, right? And I watched the women's reaction. So when the woman be like, oh yeah, well that nigga should have, he should have been up on his job. That nigga should have knew what was going on, blah, blah, blah. Like, because the nigga in this show didn't do nothing wrong, right?
So you gauging it off
Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
Perry movie
Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Whenever you watch shows, right? Whenever you watch shows, and this goes both ways. Like, let's say, for instance, you watching the show. So the second movie is Diary of a Mad Black Woman, right? Listen. It's exactly the same scenario, but in reverse. The wife was at home doing her thing. The nigga start doing her dirty, right? So what you do is, there's certain movies when you watch them, right? And then the nigga makes excuses as to why the nigga he thinks that way. Right? So the nigga be like, oh man, well shit, she should have been just fucking her husband more. Whenever you watch movies and people start really condoning like
bigger than movies when niggas with their own homeboys. Like if I'm dealing with a nigga and he telling me about his homeboy doing some dirt and he ain't got no problem with it, I already know what type time it is. So how you ain't got no problem with your homeboy doing this, or this man you covering for him and that? You on that type time too?
Yep.
Oh, see, this is so no.
Dev is my friend.
Oh no, no, but what she's saying, I definitely disagree.
Of course he did.
With that part right there.
Of course.
No,
he can't hang out with him no more.
I gotta disagree with that, because some people just are who they are. So you can't really judge based off of, I got a dirtbag brother that does what he do.
But
what you want me to start?
I'm not talking about just like, but it's like if you're aiding in his, if you're aiding and embedding with his cheating,
he fucking the bitches at your crib.
I already know what type of time you on. But you're aiding and embedding. You on that type of time.
I don't know. I do think that niggas do feel like that about their girls. Like they don't want their girl around a chick that behaves a certain way. But I just feel like the double standard. I do. Where I'm gonna keep it 100, because I don't believe just because a mom like cover for their son, because a lot of moms cover for their sons and shit like that. I don't believe that means that the mom is also like a cheater too.
No, my mom covered for me, and she was a cheater.
Oh, well, I mean, yours was. Yeah, yours actually.
So, because you're a faithful man, right? You're a faithful man, right? So, as a faithful man, though, if I wanted to cheat, right, and I say, Deb, yo, I need the keys to the studio. I'm about to fuck this bitch. Is you gonna be like, nah, bro, I can't help you cheat?
Honest answer.
I'm gonna tell you the honest answer. Do I know your girl?
Yes.
Maybe not. Depending on my relationship with your girl, my relationship is always gonna be with you first, to be honest. So I'm not.
Why are you thinking about his
But you
girl?
know my girl through me.
No, that's what I'm saying. It depends on how. No, because this.
So you ain't gonna let me fuck?
No, because this is
Whoa, take that clip out there.
That's
So
crazy.
if
That
he tell you like that's his girl, like that's his world, everything like that, then he said, nah, I got some bitch I want to fuck her. You gonna condone that, or you gonna step up and be like, nah, bro, you don't need to be doing that.
So
men correct.
I have to be super careful with this. I've had people that are super close to me that at one point, because I knew how their life was and how happy they were with their relationship, and we were so close that I had a discussion with them where it was like, dog, if you was to do XYZ, I'd fight you about it.
You a cock blocker?
But it was based off of me knowing his upbringing and the stuff that he came from, and knowing like, bro, you achieved your goal that I know you wanted since we was kids. But as you watch people continue to do certain behavior, they gonna be them. So you start kind of letting people be them.
Yo, is you gonna open the door to the studio?
I gave you the answer.
You gonna leave me outside?
I gave you the answer.
On the ring cam.
I know the girl now.
I said it's based off because if your girl is to the point where I call her my sister.
No, that ain't the scenario. I just got a girl, you know her.
But I gave you the answer.
You gonna let me
from the very beginning.
Hey, we can't get the answer.
You said that you're loyal to.
Can I edit this one so I can rewind it where I said, yeah, I'm gonna let the nigga fuck?
Okay, that's
all right. We all missed it. We all missed it. And shit. He trying to give us the Dr. King going and all that shit, nigga.
We missed it.
You didn't hear what the fuck he said.
Everybody missed that shit.
No. I got no. They tried to lie.
I thought he said no.
No, but they just lined me on some gay shit. They just made me say
I
it.
said that I'm gonna let the nigga fuck.
That sounded crazy.
He said I'm gonna
That
let
sounded
the nigga
crazy.
Flip it on the women.
You both are
Women always make an excuse for why they cheated. Because the man wasn't doing his part. Or he wasn't him. I've never heard a woman say, I cheated because I'm a cheating ass scumbag asshole.
Yep.
I have.
I mean, I have,
You
but
have?
no. But what I also know is I've heard a lot more men say like, "Yo, man, I'm just not shit. Yo, I'm just a piece of shit."
And it's not innately in us.
Huh?
It's not innately in us.
What to just say
It's
that?
just be blatantly cheating.
But
It's not like if we are that. We were turned that. We were like turned into that.
No.
Yes.
That's the shit.
That's that bullshit. That's that
Go back
bullshit.
to trauma. Yeah.
No, it
Yo.
doesn't.
No, it
Hold on.
doesn't.
No.
It does.
So I've had to tell people this many a times. Women from birth, from fucking 5th grade, no, before that, kindergarten. I like Tommy one day, next day, I like Bobby now. That's just bitches.
That's not cheating though. You're not
But what I'm saying is that is the
from-
mindset. Mostly niggas are villains that are made with a background story. Women was the first heartbreakers. Niggas be especially a nigga.
Yes.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Especially a nigga that grows up with just a mom. Most niggas that grow up with a mom think women is right about everything because from their lens, niggas is the ones that do fuck shit. My dad was a nigga that wasn't around. It's all that. My moms are good people. Women are good people. Then they get their fucking heart railroaded.
Yep.
And you turn into a different type of nigga.
It normally starts in high school because
Yes.
when you the pretty girl in high school and you know you could kind of have every nigga, you be running niggas in circles because you know you can have them all. And niggas mad horny.
I don't agree with
But
what
this is when I
said.
say niggas is soft because y'all get your heart broken one time and it's like now I'm running through bitches.
Now you can't
Women, we
breathe.
get our heart broken over and
million
over and
times.
over
Your
again,
chest hurt,
and we still
and we
out
still
here.
be loyal.
We still will be loyal. We'll still love.
Look, let me tell you. So look, Niggas that get their heart broke and run through bitches, but we don't care about them bitches. Women that get their heart
Y'all do
broke,
be though, yeah.
women that get their heart broke and then get in a whole nother relationship with a nigga she love and run that nigga through the mud.
Honestly,
At least the
times have
bitches we
changed.
run through, we don't
No,
give a fuck about.
Yeah, they do bring
The
it back.
times have changed. I think women back in your days did that, but
No,
I think
women now
I
is
think
bitches.
that there's more cold-hearted women nowadays. That
Fuck
can
yeah.
That can fuck niggas.
More women cheat now
It's a vicious cycle.
Yes.
because is money is a motivator now. Like back in the day, niggas ain't had bread like that. Niggas, it wasn't a whole bunch of niggas.
I don't think women cheat more. I think they're just starting to match your game. What?
Or
Like,
nah.
if you're a dog, I can be a dog too.
Let me tell you something.
Statistics.
Women cheat
Everybody
more
cheating more because the internet.
because of the internet and because of shiny objects. Women now, I'm sound like I called them apes and shit. But women now, right, is always the shinier thing on the other side. So it's like, yo, I always wanted a nigga like Slice. That's a crazy clip. We gotta cut that out too, right?
Hey, yo.
And then you get with a nigga like Slice, right? But then it's like, but damn, yo.
So women-
Dev be pulling up to the studio in the Aston Martin.
So
though.
what you're saying is that women can never be satisfied?
They're never satisfied.
No, never. It's not. It's
Oh,
not.
that's not true.
That's not true.
From 3rd grade.
No.
Who hurt you in 3rd grade?
I'm telling
Really? You have some
Listen.
trauma that you need to get
No,
out.
I'm
Who
telling
hurt
you, I'm telling you that women, if you talk to
Y'all are
any
the
little
first
girl,
heartbreakers.
if you talk to any child in your family, female, and it'd be like, oh, so did you see Billy this week? It's just like, I don't like Billy anymore. I like Timmy. That's just what it is. It's no reason for it. It's no excuse. Women, the same woman as an adult, will wake up one day just out of love from whatever their thing was. I don't know what I feel right now. I'm just confused.
Well, we have more hormones.
So you could blame it on
They
whatever.
got more motherfucking. They got more hormones.
Hey, yo.
You know what's
No,
crazy?
hormones.
I was gonna say. That's kind of bad.
Yeah, but yeah. So
I never did that. My family never did like that.
They was white.
They never.
They was
No,
white.
They never pushed the,
No,
like,
white
the
women
little
do that
kid
too.
crushes. Like I never had a little kid.
You was the
crush.
black kid.
I did.
Yeah, you was black.
You was the
They
black
didn't
kid.
like you in the neighborhood. You were a nigger.
Nigga.
Nigga.
How do a woman
I was
know
homeschooled,
when
too.
we're into her and we're not just there for the coochie?
That-
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd
So
you say, Monica?
it's an action. Like
Okay.
like a
Because she
man
waited 6
a
months.
man can tell you whatever he want to tell you. I don't give a fuck. I've always been the person like I don't give a fuck what you say. You can say whatever you want to say, but I don't care about none of that shit. It's your actions. So if your actions are showing me that you're into me, like the time that you're allotting to me, you're showing me that I'm priority in your life, those type things, like that lets me know like you really are into me. Because a lot of women will get caught up in what a man is saying, and then he's doing different things, but we already caught up. So it's like we're not really paying attention to what he's doing. We're just focusing on and locking in what he's saying. And then we're playing ourselves. Forget what he's talking about. Look at what he's actually doing. He's going to tell you from day one what it is with you. From day one, if you just pay attention to what he's doing.
My dad said as long as he's looking at you walk out of a room, then he likes you. So.
No, I just said. Listen, the crazy part is, I think that the crazy part that women gotta understand is men don't love you for pussy, and like we don't. It's not a bunch of niggas that's like, yo, I gotta marry her. Her pussy good. Niggas don't like. Niggas want pussy, but niggas don't get in relationships with women for pussy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so we are now. It's like turned on its ear. Like we are the ones that's like, yo, I want to be in a relationship because of this. A lot of women just lead with the pussy that kind of, reel you in. But just because
But
they
what
know,
make y'all want to settle down?
Can we agree that what makes you guys want to settle down
because-
is the initial territorial?
nah. Listen,
you don't
it's
want
human
y'all feel like
nature.
y'all gonna-
It's
y'all don't do
because
that until y'all feel like y'all gonna lose her.
but-
That's when y'all
that-
want to
that's-
put a ring out.
But it's human. The reason that more niggas want to be in relationships because it's human nature to want what you can't have. And now because it's harder to get women to want to not be outside, it's harder now.
fucking hate that shit, bro.
It's harder now, so it's like it makes us want it more.
As soon as you start backing up, that's when they want to come harder. And I fucking
As soon as you fall back, you fall back.
I think that's both. That's both. That's both ways.
No, it's not.
Yo,
It is
when
both
you
ways.
start to flee a woman, that's when they want you the most. That's both ways.
But
That-
I always say that too. Like when I'm talking to like a man, I'm like, yeah, when I fall back, that's when they love me the most.
Yeah.
When every single time when I'm giving you all my
Never
time and
fails.
attention,
As soon as you fall
it's
back,
like,
they crawl back.
As soon as I fall back, y'all
That's
love
games.
the fuck
It's
out of me.
all
Like,
cat.
why?
No, well,
This is all cat and mouse games. I don't want you to chase me, and I don't want to chase you. Just meet me in the
Oh,
fucking
well, make a
middle.
man want a woman. You gotta bring something to his life, and,
Yep.
and like you said, it's not physical. It's
not
not even
pussy.
pussy. It's none of that. But you have to do
peace.
something that and peace is heavy.
Sometimes.
but it's more so motivation and upliftment.
Expanding their
If you don't
consciousness.
if you don't pump something into me that make me feel like I could be greater or to assist whatever my goals are on top of it, you really don't get the girlfriend material.
But this is the thing. They asked the question was about what she's talking about showing and proving. The thing is, some niggas like myself, I really came across like I loved every bitch I was dealing with at the same time. I don't know how to be mean or ignore them like this dude just ignored this girl. So I still answer the phone, show up if you need something. I don't even know how I found so much time in the day, but it just naturally came where it was like I could juggle that many and none of them would feel like he's not present in this way. So, and that was just it wasn't even something I was thinking about. I just naturally treated them like a certain way. So you could still think that I was all the way in because it's like, yo, this nigga did this. When my grandmom thing popped up, he came.
I got a question for the ladies. Like when you first start talking to a nigga, how long is it in before you cut the other niggas off?
If I like him, I'll cut the other niggas off immediately.
You see the smile on that.
Immediately stop.
If I really like the dude, it has to be if the other niggas, if you already halfway dying out with the other nigga.
No, let's say
See how
for
you
instance,
just
you're not.
added all this
You
shit.
added that. You added
He
that.
didn't, but he didn't say, are you in love?
All right,
Am
put it
I in
like
love
this.
with one
Put it like
guy?
this.
And
Put it
then-
like this. You got a couple niggas. You got a couple niggas you flirting with, you talking to. They hit you up. You on the line, texting. You know the whole shit, right? You finally get with one of the niggas that you like. Y'all decide. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we fucking with each other. How long before you dead the
Immediately.
other niggas?
Immediately.
You cut that boy off from the Sixers immediately.
Immediately.
the one that fixed your car.
Because if I'm talking to other niggas, then obviously
Yo.
I don't think that women always I don't think they cut them off
And-
as dramatic as you have.
I need help with this. And my next question is, how do y'all cut
That's what
niggas
I'm
off?
saying.
Because you know that shit be temporary.
What do you
Stop
mean?
responding.
Stop responding is the worst. Yo,
Bro,
let me tell you something.
bro, talk that talk,
I'm gonna
man.
tell you why.
Talk that shit,
What you
man.
really
Man.
did by stop responding was you left the door
left the
open
fucking
to
door
always
cracked.
go back. We know the fucking games because this is why. If
Talk that shit.
Because if you would have called the boy from the Sixers and said, if you called the boy from the Sixers and said,
Why?
I'm
yo,
talking
yo,
to
I need you to
a
stop
new
hitting
guy.
my phone. Me and Dev talking now. That's what it is. This is my nigga. I'm fucking with him. Then you're putting something solid. What you do is by just ignoring the nigga. If something go wrong, you could pop up.
I was
Hey,
stressed.
dickhead, I was busy.
I was lost my grip.
That's what my bitch did.
Any fucking thing.
Damn.
That's what my bitch did.
Why you just ignore and leave that as an open wound?
Because you'll fade. Because why do I even? I don't need to explain nothing.
Niggas
But
don't
I'm already
fade.
here
Why
with it.
not?
Niggas don't
Because
fade.
I'm already over here with it.
Niggas don't
They
fade.
Niggas don't fade.
It's more so.
Nah.
It's more so. I don't even know what the fuck.
Niggas don't say. Listen, a nigga
stick
will
around forever.
stick around
Forever.
because he don't got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So it's like, listen, she ain't
And
tell
an
me.
NBA nigga, yes he do.
Listen, yeah,
Nigga-
NBA nigga.
No, but a nigga still gonna. You left it. What you left was no
Yes.
closure.
Yes.
You left the door
Yes.
I've
open.
done it before though, so that's maybe it's situational.
You done it
Maybe-
before, and guess what? The nigga still wanted to eat your ass.
but he couldn't eat it because I was with the next nigga.
But guess
still-
what?
but you still
But guess
left the
what?
door
You know
open.
what? He don't know
It
that.
might have been cracked a little bit.
Because my whole life I could never understand this. When women be talking about, you know, they close the door. How do y'all cut niggas off when y'all get in a relationship? Like clearly. Because not responding to the niggas is not cutting them off. They still got your phone number. They still could get in touch with you if they want. How do y'all cut the niggas off?
No,
Why
we
do you
block 'em.
have to? Why do you have to?
What do you understand? Like, what?
Why do you have to cut them off? People are going to be coming at me left and right regardless. As long as I'm not as long as I'm not responding to it, how is it?
New people coming at you is different from the niggas you were previously already in mid-convo with.
But mid-convo, I was still in convo. Now I'm not in any
But what
convo.
about the niggas that you used to fuck with?
Now I'm not fucking with them anymore.
Fuck them niggas.
I agree with Monica.
Hold on, what you saying? You gonna go fuck
But that's
them?
you leaving it open ended.
I'm already done with them.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and just put this out there so we can just.
There we go, Dom. Let's do it, Dom.
I'm put. So if I have niggas I'm talking to, and then I end up with like this is my person now, like this is the one I'm gonna be with now. No bullshit. I am telling them I got somebody. I'm done because I'm done. If I'm not done, I'm just not gonna say nothing because I know that if this nigga
That's the
fuck
first
up,
honest answer I've ever gotten.
yeah, because I know if this situation don't work out, I can always go back because I haven't cut it off.
Yes.
That's the
You're
truth.
leaving the thing.
You leaving it open
Even
ended.
if I cut it off with a nigga and tell him I'm done, I can still come back when I want to.
That's
So what's
hold
the
on.
difference?
Hold on. That's not so.
But you're giving your relationship a chance.
I don't believe that's true all the time because a lot of niggas when
With
it comes
ego.
to ego, it's like, yo, you made a clear
You cut me
choice
off for that
to
nigga?
say I choose this nigga over you, and at that point it just be like, well then nah, you can't because you told me I chose John over you, my nigga. It's like, oh nah.
Not a lot of niggas know their worth like that.
But what if I'm in this position where I'm not ready to tell everybody I'm in a relationship yet? What if I don't want to tell you yet that I'm in a relationship? But you don't need to know the reason. I just don't fuck with you.
That means you don't fuck with that nigga the whole way.
That's not what that means.
You don't fuck with the
No,
nigga.
that's not what that means.
I mean, not yet.
But because what's happening is you leaving up the possibility for them niggas to disrespect your relationship.
I didn't know that. So I'm glad you told me that.
Because guess what? Because guess what's gonna happen is. Guess what's gonna happen? That nigga don't know that he can't FaceTime you at 10 o'clock at night.
He don't know he can't send you a cock shot.
And what's gonna happen is by the time he find out he can't do that, it's too late. Because you laid up watching TV with your new nigga and then he just to say, yo, let me see what Amber doing. Innocently. Let me see what Amber doing. And the nigga just shoot you a FaceTime.
Nigga just send roses to your job because he
There you
ain't
go.
heard from you in 2 weeks. He sent roses to your job.
Well, if he don't get the point, then I'm gonna tell him I'm with somebody. But if I expect him to get the point if I stop responding to you.
He's probably gonna lie.
He's
probably gonna lie to your nigga and be like, "We've been talking. We haven't stopped talking because you never did give that clear." So like me and Amber been talking for 3 months now.
I'm glad you said that. It's safer for you to end it with the niggas because most likely you were talking to these niggas at the same time when you decided to fuck with this person.
Right.
It had to lay over. So by you doing that, it's more protective of you because what happens is you normally don't tell the dude that you decided to be with that you were talking to all these niggas.
That's what I would do before I would tell the other niggas why I'm cutting them off. I would tell the nigga I'm with, okay, I was talking to some niggas, but now that we're official, I'm not talking to them no more. And that's what I would do.
Because what's going to happen is that dude, when he calls you one day or disrespects and your man says, yo, this my girl, my nigga. Like, can you fall back? It's like, nigga, just 2 weeks ago, we was such and such and such. Now he's giving those details when it should have never even been a comment.
I'm gonna show my nigga the date. I'm gonna show my nigga the date.
The issue is that it's in his mind now. And now he's imagining what you're
because niggas should be like, I was sliding all dick up in her 3 weeks ago.
Listen,
nigga.
and even if it's not true, but see what's gonna happen is it just fucks your new situation all up because niggas can't unthink what they think.
Unthink what we think.
And they'll never they can't unhear that shit.
Facts.
So even if it's not true, it could literally you could have been with the nigga that day. And a nigga could call and be like, yeah, but nigga, you know, you just at the hotel with me, blah, blah, blah. Nigga could even know it's not true, but he can't unhear that shit.
I know y'all niggas is not texting the bitches that y'all was talking to and telling them I got a new girlfriend. Y'all's not doing that. I know
yes, niggas do.
Yes, niggas do.
Let me tell you this. I'm gonna keep it real. As soon as they call, we don't. I don't know if they get to a mass text, but as soon as they call, you kind of tell them like, yo, I got a
no.
situation.
No nigga ever told me that. No nigga never told me that.
Because them niggas want they want to keep you. They want to keep you.
See what I'm saying? Because the nigga want to keep the door open.
He want to keep the door open.
Niggas are different
social media. Because I just wanted to fucking put it out there too.
Yep.
This is it. I got a girl.
I think it's a combination
when
of
guys
both.
do that, I think it's a joke. When a guy does that, I think it's a complete joke.
Wow.
Elaborate.
Yes. When a guy goes out and just wants to tell the whole world like, oh, like this is my. I think it's a joke.
I think it shows.
I feel like it's a complete
I
joke.
think this is a joke.
I really do.
When you only show us watch.
Yo,
I think that whole relationship is a joke.
Women is the king.
Yo,
what?
We ain't showing
No
it
face,
you
no
know why we
trace.
do that? You know why we do that? Because sometimes bitches don't want what you have until they see you have it. So we don't want to show our nigga face and shit like it ain't we hiding it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what's
It's
weak.
just-
I'm gonna tell you what's weak about that.
What?
It's the fact that what you want to do is showcase the hand and watch and steering
No, I
wheel of
wanna
the
show
nigga.
your face,
No, so you so
but
no,
I don't
no.
trust these
This is the
bitches.
thing is
I don't want no
it's
woman
no
who's too
point.
embarrassed to show me.
It's no point
about
of you
embarrassing.
showing my assets. Like you can see my hand
Don't show my
that I
car.
got a rollie, and you can see the headrest of the car that I
You're
drive.
saying
but
that
I-
she's damned if she do and damned if she don't. Because if she
Nah,
don't post
just
them
cut
at
the-
all,
just cut the
that's
old
not
people
pro-
off.
She's not
Cut the
posting
whole
them
way that this
all.
world
You're just
is,
posting
these
But
days,
she's
you can't
posting
be
that
posting
she
your
has
nigga.
somebody, so it is telling to the niggas at least that
Exactly.
she
We
got.
had this conversation.
We not
Right.
showing the picture.
Everybody
for
posts
them
what
women.
they are proud of.
Yes.
That's not. No, that's not what it is. Why
It
would I
has
post
nothing
my
to do-
nigga when I
You
know
would
that
post your-
bitches are
you would
jealous
post
of me
your
and they
kids.
will do anything to fuck my
would
nigga?
post your
Why
kids.
would I post him?
Because you're supposed to trust
so
your
you
nigga.
trying to stop the chicks from hollering at your nigga.
But
the
you
way
don't
that,
close
the way
out
that
your
you
own
letting
shit.
these niggas still holler at you.
No, I'm not letting him holler. I told you, I ignore him. So he's trying to line me up. I ain't falling for this shit again.
She said, no more.
Hey, look.
You said.
Hey, listen. So wait, because we gotta get some clarity. We gotta get some clarity. You don't block the niggas, right?
I would.
No.
No, don't.
Do you block
if
the
I feel there's
nigga?
a need to.
If he was
If
harassing
you're
you.
not fading, like I think you're gonna fade when I ignore you, then yeah, I'll block you.
No, men don't block women, do they? Unless
they really don't.
Unless
Nah.
men don't never block women
Nah.
unless they just super crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta be
You
extremely
gotta be a weirdo to
doing
block a
too
female.
much for
Yeah.
a man to block you.
Because
Otherwise, a man
it's just
say, "Fuck
different.
it."
It's just different dynamics. Because most of the time, when dudes got a bunch of chicks, he's telling all of them like, "Yo, I don't want no relationship. I don't want no relationship." And then when they see you pop up with a chick,
Oh wow! Look,
they
that's
like,
the text.
"Yo,
Oh,
wow." You this what we doing?
You're a fucking
I find it
clown,
funny
bro.
how.
You're a fucking clown. Like
I find it
her.
real funny how. Yeah.
I find it real
Real
funny.
funny.
So
how.
women will take that joint and women will fall back because it is a difference because niggas is hollering at y'all all the time. Y'all could just be
You
like,
said
oh,
bitches are gonna fall back or niggas?
yeah, bitches will fall back.
Bitches
We
are
don't
gonna
gotta
go-
block women.
Bitches are gonna go 10 times harder once,
gonna fall
once we
forward.
see you out with that other girl.
Look, case in point, if I want a bunch of niggas in my DMs, all I gotta do is post that I'm with a nigga.
One pick. Yeah.
I gotta post. I've literally posted
And vice versa.
in like a story and show that I was like with a nigga and my DMs was on fire.
It
Yes.
be niggas
And
that
that's
you
what-
don't even reply to that feel like
Hold on,
entitled to you.
Hold
in
on, they
a
was on
sense.
fire in what way? Like what?
Holla.
Niggas, I had so
They were
many niggas in my
offering to-
DMs trying to talk to
Yeah,
me
they want you more,
after they
really.
see me post. Like I don't post my relationships at all. Like that's just me personally. My business is my business and it's gonna be sacred. Like whoever I'm with, my relationship is gonna be sacred. I'm not gonna post it.
Red flag.
Do you- Red flag.
Cause I don't even want a nigga posting me. Go ahead.
Like yeah,
Double red flag.
No, it's not because now you're using me as bait to get more bitches. No, you're not gonna do that.
Or to
But-
get rid of bitches.
But,
you can't back
but I
me
know
up.
as soon as I post, if I post my nigga on the internet, my DMs is going to go on.
Yo, this
fire.
world is crazy.
Like, and that's the crazy part.
Like, why was you grabbing Kyrie Dick in this movie?
Like,
that?
niggas is gonna be hitting
I
me
ain't
up
like
like,
that
oh,
shit.
you look beautiful. Like, damn, I wish that was me. Like, oh, you can't have no friends. And I'm like, y'all niggas is disrespectful as shit.
They won't do that if you don't got a nigga.
Because again, men
No,
want
like
what they
niggas
can't
will
have.
say stuff in my DMs, but as soon as they see that I'm with the nigga, it's on a whole different level. I'm
Well, that's
like,
because
wow.
it's a lot of niggas that feel like in their own mind that they got a chance. And when they see you with a nigga, it be like, damn, wow, let me shoot my shot just to see how serious this is.
Because
It be
y'all,
niggas-
sometimes it's how y'all play it.
Wait. So let me ask you this. When a nigga shoots something in your DM, what do you say? You got a new nigga, a nigga shoot you a DM.
If I got somebody that I'm really fucking with, I'm not entertaining nothing. I'm not kiki, LOL, smiley face. I'm not doing none of that because I'm like, I've literally tell niggas like I'm with somebody that I don't play that. Like I'm not playing.
So what do you say? The nigga says whatever he says, oh, you don't got no friends, or damn beautiful, I wish I was him. What do you say when he says that?
It's either I got a nigga and we gonna leave it there because we're not going there. Or if they say some shit, it's immediately delete. You delete
That's
it.
the answer. That's
Delete.
the answer. Any response?
Delete.
Any
Because
response
I'm
is
not
bad.
gonna. Yeah, because it's like because as soon as you, because it doesn't matter. Like I could say whatever, it doesn't matter. The fact that I responded to you, you feel like I got you. You know, she.
Nah, if you,
Cause
answer, you can answer back like, yeah, my
you
nigga,
know-
the king of the earth. Ain't no nigga fucking with him.
No,
Period.
listen.
Yeah, but sometimes
there you go.
it don't matter
Some
what
niggas
you say.
literally
Some
act-
niggas, it don't matter what you say. The fact that you said
responded.
something and you
Let me
responded,
tell y'all
that's
why.
all I need
Let me
to
tell you-
hear.
let me
I'm
tell
not
y'all-
gonna say
Go ahead,
nothing.
bro.
Maybe it's
bro.
my personality, right? I've never had a woman who went on and got a boyfriend afterwards. If I said something in her DM, ever be like, yo, I got a nigga, don't text me no more. Because most times the relationship, when a person is decent, you be polite, like, yo, I'm in a relationship, whatever. It's not that energy.
But
It's only this new generation. I tell all of y'all, like, it's this new generation where it's like, all right, I got a boyfriend, so now I got to be mean to people.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, nah, I don't think you're supposed to be.
I'm the queen.
I don't think that's new generation.
I'm the queen of not being mean.
I don't-
You can politely tell somebody who took you on a date, like, yo, I found the one.
I'm never going to be disrespectful and I'm never going to be mean to somebody. But what I do know is that sometimes it's just because I'm not trying to be mean, I can't respond at all. Because no matter what I say, you're not
Especially
going to
when
get
you
it.
show
You're going to
the
think that
past.
I'm
No.
this invitation.
I'm gonna tell you why. A nigga is supposed to rebuttal.
Mhm.
A man is supposed to rebuttal. If I took all the no's that I got at face value, I wouldn't have got the girls that I got.
Yep.
I would maybe do. So she does make a valid point. I might be that person that said something and then, they hit you with the no, and you still come back with those rebuttals because you're showing that I have a certain interest because you're hoping that they're going to double back, and often they do double
Because you
back.
know what niggas
You
here.
can't even
Go
say
ahead.
you can't even say thank you to some compliments because you know that it's gonna go further than that. It's
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
simple
the
you're welcome.
conversation's gonna
It's like,
continue.
and then you're deemed as mean in Hollywood because you can't say thank you. But nigga, we both know it's not just a compliment. It's adorable.
But the thing is, a lot of times when you say I got a man to niggas, they hear something different. What they hear is like she like me, but she just can't be with me right now.
Yeah.
Because she's saying, because when you say, yo, well, nah, ain't nothing jumping, I found the one, I got a man right now. The only thing he heard you say was, oh, she'll fuck with me.
She didn't say I'm not interested.
Yeah, she didn't say I'm not interested. She just
So
said I can't fuck with you right now because I'm doing this.
Is that the same thing as saying that I'm trying to be respectful of the situation that I'm in? In a relationship?
Yeah, that's
the
what
same
niggas
thing.
hear. If you wasn't with him, you would fuck
that's
with me.
real.
No,
Nah,
let me
that's
ask you
real.
this.
But how could you think that when you've been DMing me for 4 years and I don't respond to none of them?
don't matter if
But
it
I
take
don't-
10
y'all be
years.
wanting us
So
to
y'all
delete
be
people.
delusional.
I think that's an important thing what she just said. Continue that.
Like, you know
That's-
what I'm saying? Y'all want us to delete them, but I don't have to delete him if I know how to hold my ground. And I know that this nigga been DMing me for 5 years.
So I can't count a person that's been DMing with no
Right.
he hasn't pulled
I'm
anything
talking about
off.
a nigga-
But I'm
go
talking
ahead.
about a new nigga that's hollering, because I definitely remember finding the magic in hollering at girls, not getting the I got a boyfriend, and then hitting them with, listen, take my number. I used to really do this. And I would be like, no, for real, take my number.
never took the number.
I'll be like this, I will remember you if you call me in 5 years. I used to say shit like this. Yo, this the thing. Most of them end up calling you back that week.
Well, niggas,
That's the truth.
niggas say that to this day. They'll just be like, "Can I get your number?" And I'm like, "No." And they're like, "Can I give you mine?" I'm like, "I'm not gonna use it."
right.
Yeah. And you know what?
not
And that
gonna
part,
use it.
and niggas that carry it a certain way, and I know the interactions is different now because people don't call each other on the phone the first time. They don't do none of that type shit. And you're gonna get somebody's Instagram or some shit.
Yeah, it's more
But back then,
access to people.
you run into somebody on the street, they don't take my number just to fucking humble, just to play along. Take my number.
How do you
They
handle?
call you.
How do you handle this part? Second part to the question. How do you handle you fucking with somebody, right? You feeling them, all of the old niggas, like all of the exes. How do you handle those people that are used to having access to you? How do you handle that?
I don't understand.
I rub it in their fucking face.
Let's say, for instance, you got a boyfriend, you got an ex-boyfriend, right? But y'all cool as shit.
Right.
Y'all cool. So
Right.
this nigga then, he been around through 3 relationships.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like you fuck with this nigga, that shit don't work out, you run back to him. You go back, that's the nigga you fuck.
Oh.
Then you go back. Then he's like, oh, I meet somebody new. The shit don't work out. Go back and fuck him.
Go back to kind of comfort man.
Yeah, go back to comfort man, right? But now you meet a nigga, right? You really, really like. Your new nigga say, yo, I ain't comfortable with like main man, like being around. What do you do?
Again, if it's somebody that I'm really dealing with, you gotta go. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You out of here.
How do you do that?
I have somebody. Goodbye. You're deleted.
But that you deleting them don't stop him from calling you.
Okay, then if you're not gonna respect my relationship and respect what I'm doing, then I will block you.
GB want to hear that we getting a restraining order. So
No, it's not.
No, he's
it's not.
saying what is the words like? What is the
what is the language?
What is the move? Do you wait for that person to call you? Do you reach out to them first? Like if you ain't talked to this person
That's
this
what
week
I'm
and you
asking.
really committed to this new nigga, are you waiting like when John calls me, then I'll tell him, or do you say, John, I'm just want to call you?
It's
and let
already
you
a
know?
violation at that point.
Yeah. Is it?
That's like
Now in
being
that situation,
respectful.
I'm gonna reach out and tell him. I'm
That's
not gonna
weird
just
to
let
me.
him fade.
Wow.
That's a
I'm
little weird to
Not
me. To
if
reach
this
out
is
first.
not if this is the nigga, because what's gonna happen is this nigga feels like, yo, man, she gonna go do that shit. She'll be right back. I can always fuck.
If I come,
and he
if I
can.
come-
And he can.
If I come to him and let him know, it feels like I'm respecting almost what we had or something, or respecting you enough to tell you before you find out and reach out to me.
Can we say this? Can we say
You gotta let the nigga. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Wow.
I get stressed, but the reality is, I don't give a fuck how she say it, what she say, whatever. That nigga can always fuck.
Good fuck.
Some niggas got
see,
your
like-
girl number. And what I mean by
Yep.
got your girl number, I mean no matter how many relationships she get in, if she break up, they relationship is this. They're never gonna be together. You are comfort man, you're gonna be comfort man to the day I die.
No,
He-
you're gonna
I really the reason why the
Tell
only
me
reason
why.
why I don't believe in that is because I've been comfort man for a person for a certain amount of time, and then
And they
just
grow
being
up.
honestly, I got to a point where one day where in this I'm thinking I'm about to be comfort man again, and it's like
And you can't fuck.
whoa, what happened?
After a breakup, when she's single,
It was like, yo, I don't know what just
She got a
happened
new
here.
comfort man.
And so it's just, I don't
I've
know.
never
what-
been swapped
I
out.
No,
don't
no,
think
no,
it's a
that
new
definitely
comfort.
happened.
I've never been swapped out as comfort
Yeah,
man.
not as comfort man.
Yeah,
As
nah,
comfort man.
it was like I thought it was on. Like you reached out
and
again.
the reason
Nah.
that I asked this question, because as comfort man though,
We just named this nigga
you
comfort
never,
man.
yeah, that's crazy. We got a new term and shit. But as comfort man, you never received that call either. You never received that call that says, Dev, I got a new nigga.
'Cause that's
We
weird.
can't do this anymore.
Nah, that's not what happened. They kind of, it's the drift off.
You don't
It's
need
the
that
drift-
call. You know your role. You're comfort
Yeah,
man.
no, but that
It's
was the
weird
shit.
for like me to actually call you and say that. I think that's a little weird.
Nah.
But it's just like like you call me, I'm gonna let you know from the moment you call me or text me.
Because
what
we're
it
nothing.
is.
We're nothing.
But-
We- I don't
Yeah,
owe
but
you
it's
anything.
not
Yeah.
weird if the nigga normally calls. So if y'all got that kind of relationship where once a
calls
month
for
or every
pussy?
3 weeks he might hit you up to see what you doing. You his what you doing text.
So he's not my comfort man then, because I'm calling my comfort man. He's
Yeah, no. He's still.
she's the comfort man.
No, you're still in that relationship where y'all niggas y'all are friends.
Yep,
y'all
y'all friends.
friends. So
you
you
fucking-
sometimes we make this too robotic, like you don't care about the person at all. It's like
Yeah.
no, we cool as shit. You might not have that element that
Y'all
makes
just
me
can't
wife
be
you, but
together.
it's like not that. It could be a historic thing, something that happened in the past that makes y'all say we can't ever fuck with each other, but we could fuck.
But
each
y'all could
other.
be sexually compatible and
Sexually
shit.
compatible.
I'm so sick of this
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? But that's the truth. So you do got to reach out to that person and say something because you know time's ticking. They're going to call.
Yep.
They're
Cut off
going
all
to
my-
call.
I cut off
Yeah,
all
that's
my
what I'm saying.
comfort
Like me knowing that you're gonna call, I'm not gonna like it wouldn't be in my mind to just say I'm gonna reach out to you and tell you. But as soon as you hit me, I'm like, yo, nah. Like we ain't
changed over here.
It's-
But it just runs that time of him calling you at that wrong moment.
Yeah, that's
or
my
you know
thing.
what's real crazy?
that's why you got
Seeing
D&D.
seeing you
That's
in that.
why you
No,
gotta-
no, it's
Don't do
real when
that.
it's real
That's
when
why you got
it's
D&D.
real when you and new dude is in CVS, right? And y'all in different aisles because you went to the
Cover that.
makeup aisle,
Shut up.
and I seen you in the joint and slid up on you like, well, what up? I done slid all up on the cakes, and now you like, yo, chill, my nigga.
You just violated that nigga.
Oh, word, my bad.
First of all,
That happened
first
to
of all,
me.
the
No,
comfort
no,
man
this-
ain't
no,
doing
it happened
that.
to everybody.
Comfort man
Happened to
not doing
everybody.
It happened to
No, the
everybody.
comfort man do. Or the comfort man that walk by and just smack you on the
Smack
ass.
butt, 'cause he
Smack
feel
you on the
like that's our
ass.
relationship.
You
with
That's
turn
our
around,
relationship.
now you scared to death. Yo, my nigga in here.
But
That's happened to me.
that's also why I think it's beneficial to post someone or to post that you're dealing with someone because it lets your comfort man know, oh shit, she got somebody.
No, I
Even
make the
though-
comfort man try harder though.
Well then,
Maybe not.
you delusional.
Hold on, I got a couple questions.
I didn't know about this comfort people.
You didn't know about
I
comfort
didn't
man?
know. Oh shit.
You don't got no nigga that you just
Dick in the glass.
that's just dick in the glass.
The sugar daddy, he the one I always go back to.
That's the comfort man.
Oh, all
All
right.
right, let's call him Comfort Man for now on.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a bunch of questions. We ain't touched none of these questions. We was trying to do
That's
it real
cool.
quick before the first
Let's
half.
go.
Y'all getting a little extended version. We going hard in this joint. Here we go.
we didn't do second half yet.
No.
No.
I know that.
Do we want to say this? You want to make it second half?
45
This
minutes
is the
in.
first half questions. We gonna go real
all right,
fast. I'm gonna
go
run
ahead,
through
go
this so we can help the person.
Go ahead.
Why do niggas don't keep it real with girls and just say I want to fuck?
I don't
They
know.
wanna
They
get
think that's
pussy.
not gonna get them the pussy.
They wanna
Nah,
get
you
pussy.
actually
We
get a lot of
answered that.
pussy that way.
No.
Why don't men do it?
Niggas say it to
Because
bitches that they
niggas
really
don't-
don't care if
be-
they fuck or not.
Because niggas don't got the confidence to. Because
Yeah.
niggas is scared of rejection. You say it to the like you said. You say it to the women that you don't,
don't
give a
care
fuck
if
if
I
she
fuck
say
What
or
I don't
no.
care about.
Yeah, you say and you say it to ugly bitches all the time.
All opposed?
Yeah,
right,
you said to ugly
let's
bitches. Pretty women don't hear it a lot.
Why do y'all women get mad at the girl
Because we delusional. Next.
instead of the dude?
I think some women get mad at the girl because it's insecurity and it's a jealousy thing.
I don't think so.
I think it's insecurity and jealousy to get mad at the girl because you're jealous the fact that another girl had your man the way you had him. So that's really what it is, and that's what you're mad at. If you want to be 100 with it, you're mad because there's another bitch out here that had your man the way you had him, and you're mad about that. And it's
think
okay.
a lot of
It's okay.
Sometimes we be mad because the woman know you with them and they still fuck with them. But
That's
it's just like
different.
if you the type of woman that don't do that, like I don't fuck with married men unless they lie about being married. I don't fuck with married men because I hope that when I'm married, somebody will say no to my husband if
I
he want
think
to cheat
the-
on me.
They
I
won't.
think the woman is
But
the
it's
easier.
karma, so the energy I hope will return.
I think the
Karma's
woman is
real.
the easier target because 9 times out of 10 you still not leaving that nigga. So
That's
it's
what I was
Well,
going to say. That's
what
the
I'm saying.
deflection.
Heavy, man.
It's
Yeah,
a deflection.
It's definitely a deflection. Like, yeah,
Take
if
it
you
out
go
on the
hard
girl
at the
that don't even
girl,
know.
that lets me know that you are not leaving that nigga.
Yeah.
I would never come at the girl. That's weird.
Damn. I hope we helped you. That's the end of the first half.
Welcome to the second half of
The Talk Heavy Podcast.
Yo, we giving you all this great content. All you gotta do is hit the like button. Hit
Please
that shit one
hit
time.
like-
I'm gonna take
hit
you
the
seconds
like
straight.
button.
Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Next, man, keep screen recording, sharing the clips. Tell your grandma and grandpa. Tune into the Talk Heavy. Take it to church. Show your pastor. Let them know this is the shit. We got preacher kids here.
Hey, yo, let your pastor know this is the shit.
That's crazy. There you go.
Say it
and
just
go
like
get some motherfucking merch.
Oh yeah, we got the fly merch. I'm wearing some shit. You wearing some shit?
TalkHeavyMerch.com.
Yeah, that's it, man. Make sure y'all go check it out. Spend some money. Oh, what else? Donate. All right, don't be cheap. It costs a lot to get these cameras in here that Dev got. Donate to the Talk Heavy.
A lot of time too.
Cash App, whatever, the super chat. Send some money, mail it in the mail, old school if you want. I don't give a fuck.
And real quick, man, I appreciate everybody that's been dealing with us. We've been releasing things at some different time periods. We have a life like regular people. We
going through
moving.
it. Our life trash right now.
we
Like
be we
Listen, can we acknowledge that I'm back?
GB moved
GB
and now
GB
Can
back.
we acknowledge some things here?
TV's back. Look at his hairline.
You
Y'all
got a
see the
fresh
my hairline back?
His hairline
This
back.
is Condo GB.
New condo.
I gotta add that to my intro or something.
But in the new condo last week, GB didn't have his Wi-Fi yet. Had to use the Wi-Fi off his phone.
Yeah, that
it
shit-
made the episode take so long that it came out 5 o'clock in the morning. We apologize. So anybody that's not aware, go back and watch last week's
Yeah.
episode. It came out at a weird
And
time.
shout out to the people that was in the chat at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to y'all. I was asleep.
I got one more shout out. I got to shout out Cool People Network, right? They only got the best podcasts on their app, man.
Oh,
And
yeah,
you know
nah,
who
that's
on
dope.
there. Yeah, it's like the top. It's like the top 30 or top 50 podcasts. That's it. Make sure you go in. This shit yawn. She's sleepy as fuck. We got her here later tonight.
On the mic?
She said, word.
My favorite app is OnlyFans. And they got an app now. Come on, let's get into this, man. I want to talk about not even a question. We was in the hallway and we talked about something. You know, GB got all the new slangs and terminology, but he called
Yeah.
it monkey branching.
Yeah, monkey branching.
So monkey branching was a term. I'll let you explain it.
Monkey-
But we was talking about running from the dark room. So
Yeah,
go ahead,
so
break it down.
basically what happens is a lot of people, it's like an old saying, to get over your old girl, got to get a new one. You got to get up under somebody else to get over somebody. So basically what happens is a lot of people monkey branch so that they don't have to ever go in the dark room and cry on that pillow or the hotel room. You know what I'm saying?
They're
And
not
cry
healing
on.
their traumas.
So basically what a lot of people do is they monkey branch. Like to swing from monkey bars, you gotta have one hand here and one hand here. So a lot of their relationships have overlap. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I ain't fully over this nigga, but I'm already starting to kind of talk to this nigga so that they, you know what I'm saying, so that they never have to kind of really hurt. But what they wind up doing is you be fucking up both the people that you and your relationship
And themselves.
never last. Yeah, the relationship don't never last.
And you bring in the old monkey, the old branch into the new branch.
And and what the crazy part is, from the first half that we just talked about, that old nigga can kind of still fuck. That old nigga can kind of still fuck because there was never no closure. You just start fucking with somebody else.
How important is the closure and the healing?
I say closure and healing is very important, especially if you really want to move forward and really be like everybody wants that goal. They want to find that person. So if you're really serious about that, you really have to have that closure and that healing piece.
You're not always gonna get closure though.
not.
Sometimes you just gotta heal by yourself with no apologies, no accountability or nothing on the other person's part, and that's
hard.
And that's true.
That's
And
hard.
that is definitely true.
yeah.
That's hard. Because closure is something that'll keep you around longer than you should be.
That's
Because
hard.
it's almost like you want to hear the person say it.
It's like a fake
And a lot of times you'll stick around, but you'll never. Like it's almost like you want to hear the person say, "Yo, just tell me the truth, yo. You cheated, didn't you?"
Right, but you gotta have that. You gotta have that healing piece, like you say. Without that,
Yeah,
so
you gotta
I
be
don't
able to
have to
have
hear
it.
you say you sorry. I don't have to hear the truth. I just have to move on and heal from
Yeah.
it, regardless.
Yeah.
So whatever it is, and it doesn't matter. And I have to heal and move
How
forward,
do you
regardless.
truly heal? Do anybody really know?
I
how
just
to
went
heal?
through this shit, so nigga.
No, but do you know how to
No.
heal?
I mean, the only thing
gotta
that's
face your
definitely
demons.
important is the part that they said where you can't have a band-aid that's the next person.
Yeah.
Most people cannot sit in what we call the dark room and really be like, I'm going to sit in this joint by myself until I'm fully over that. Not like I was preoccupied by somebody else, because that's what most people do. Is like it's way easier to get over somebody. Kind of that's what you
It
think.
is. No,
You're
it
over
is.
them because I'm chilling with this other person. We doing shit. We fucking. We
It's
doing.
just a distraction.
It's a distraction.
It
But some
is.
people could be distracted long enough where it feels like that was healed, but it really never did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So you bring the bags.
I don't think that there's any clear formula for how you heal. I think it's just
You
I think
gotta-
it's individual.
You have to be by yourself. You have to
Absolutely.
take time by yourself and stop entertaining people and literally be by yourself. Return back to you. Learn yourself. Love yourself. And have that moment with yourself before you move on to the next person. Because so many people, like I say, when you go bounce from person to person, like I said, it's a distraction. But can you sit by
And
yourself,
face the dark side. of
right,
yourself.
with yourself and realize and recognize the hurt that I've been through is real. The things that I felt are real. The damage that has happened to me is real. Sit with that, digest that, understand that, and then say, okay, I need to make myself better so that way I don't bleed on the next person that ain't cut me. And people don't want to do that because people are scared to be by themselves. Can you truly sit by yourself with nobody? Nobody you can call, nobody you can entertain,
That's the
and
dark
say,
room.
I am happy with myself in the space that I am by myself. Can many people do that? A lot of many people can't.
And
They
I think
need things.
women have a more difficult time with it because of just the terrain that they're on. Meaning, how many dudes is if you're trying not to do drugs,
takes
right?
more energy.
And you got a million drugs thrown
Trying
at
to
you,
throw
like
it at you. I see what you're
everybody,
saying. I know where
especially
you're
if
going.
people found out or see the dude that you was with. I know that she was with Tom. Now I'm seeing Tom out.
With somebody
Tom out
else.
Because
bitches. Oh shit, she
fact,
free.
The fact of the matter is, y'all stay in the dark room longer, but come out stronger.
Right, and that's the thing, because as women, like when you sit by yourself and you're really happy with yourself and you 100% are okay with being by yourself and being fully content with your life, it don't matter. So at this point, another nigga can come along. Okay, cool. You not acting right. I'm cool. I don't need you because I'm 100% by myself without you. So you coming in, you're just adding to what I already had.
Yeah.
I don't
So
People don't know
necessarily
who they are.
believe in all the aloneness. I think that there's strength in community. And I think there's
strength in
But you have to
community,
know
but
who
you
you
have
are
to have that strength
first.
by
It's a
yourself
distraction, though.
first.
Yeah, because it's like getting in a relationship. I believe people want to be 50-50, half and half, but you have to be 100% yourself first, and then you meet that person and they're 100 and they come together. It's not 50-50 because then when you get with them, you're still only half of yourself.
So I'll be honest with you. So when I went through my breakup, y'all was my community, right? So when we was in here, we talked about a lot of things. But the fact of the matter is, me being in here around y'all was just distracting me because I could never heal because I had y'all
Enabling.
here. But whenever y'all left and I had to go home to myself, that's the only time I could really run the series of
Can't lie
events.
to yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't lie to yourself. I could sit in here
I
and
think
say,
that you can go in the dark room and completely surrender to it. But I think knowing that you have community to help you and kind of charge off of their battery when you are around them, I think that's important.
important.
Yeah.
For
So I
sure.
think that's more about we talking about like that's like family and things like that.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about more of leaning
Leeching
on
onto
a
someone.
new
Relationship.
romantic
Yeah, so-
interest,
Same thing like
especially
weed and alcohol, too.
So breakups don't just come with the heartbreak part. It's a life reset.
Yep.
It's like fuck. You was with this dude. He moved out. He used to pay half the rent or whatever. Like it's a lot of things. It's a lot of
Becoming
things that come to it.
accustomed to.
So it's a lot of incentives to get with new dude or go back to other dude because it's going to make your life feel like it got fixed faster. Financially, things got fixed. I got partnership. I got, you know what I mean? So it's those parts that make a lot of people say, I'm just going to jump to the next thing because it's too many difficulties for them to go through at one time.
So I'll
You know
say
what I mean?
this: I'm not a quick jumper, right? So I stay in relationships real long because I exhaust everything that I got into that person.
Yeah,
and
me
then when
too.
It's over. But what I have noticed, even going through dark room and feeling that I healed, it's a lot of still baggage that's carried along, and so I don't know if we ever truly get rid of the baggage. So I'll say, or I'll give you a
we
quick
don't.
example. I've been in situations where I thought would last forever, right? So I've been in 2 long-term relationships. So now, like in the past couple relationships, I think I always factor in like, yo, this shit could end. And that comes from damage of being in situations that you felt couldn't end. So it's hard as hell breaking that cycle, headed into any new relationship because you're not giving it that this could last forever.
Because-
It's like you always expecting like, it could be 10 years.
I'll be honest with you because what people do when they go in the dark room, the healing is only one-sided. Because the only thing you do is you really go in the dark room and you only focus on the things that the other person did to hurt you.
Right.
What you don't, because what we all have is we all have these common denominators, that's us, that really fucked up every single one of your relationship. We all got these things that we do that really was really the downfall to all of your relationships. But because that person hurt you when you in the dark room, the only thing you really focus on is the things they did to you. You don't really.
But you
sit
got to
and-
take that accountability of yourself.
it-
And that's the
it-
biggest thing.
and we-
Like,
and we-
and
that's
regardless
part of
of
the
whether a relationship went good or bad or not, that accountability piece is so important
Mm-hmm.
because whether it went bad or whether it went good or what I could have did better, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's all a learning. It's all
Yeah,
you learn from all of
No,
it.
but you got friends. Like when you got real friends, they tell you like, "No, you was fucked up in that area." So we do a lot of
people don't got
accountability,
that,
but
though.
yeah, a lot of
all
people
right.
don't have that.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
not.
you
That's
got
not a
some-
real.
That's not normal.
Like
Yeah,
no,
that's
that's like
not-
the
that's not
1%, bro.
normal.
All right.
Because most people, what they do is they become what's called, the term is flying monkeys, right? So what flying monkeys
They
do?
got all the terms. So
Yeah,
just
flying
go-
monkeys is the people that girl,
That's the girl in your ear
fuck that
talking about-
nigga,
yeah.
fuck that nigga.
Yeah,
It don't matter what
they,
you
they
did.
hype you up. They hype you up and
You
they go
coulda-
along. And
listen.
I have friends like that. Like I know I might have did something that was fucked up, and they can be like, "Nah, girl," and I gotta
I
sit with
have to,
myself
like,
and I'm
correct-
like, "I hear what you're saying, but I know
Yeah.
the part that I
Self-accountability.
played in the
Right.
situation, and
Yep.
I gotta be real with myself."
Right.
Like.
Yep.
I hear you. You always gonna have my back, and I thank you for being loyal to me. But I know what I did.
The dark
You
room
don't
hurt
know.
worse when you the one that caused it.
100.
Oh, absolutely,
It hurt
Oh,
worse.
100.
absolutely.
That's why people run from the accountability part, because it's easy for me to go in the dark room and be like, man, that bitch wasn't shit. It was her, it was her, it was her. Because if I start looking at myself, it'd be like, damn,
That's
I'm the
when
reason
shit
this
get real.
I'm the reason I'm here.
When
That
do you,
shit-
when do you think that hits a person in life when they realize like, damn, like
When
they
it's
done
too
went through a
late.
couple relationships of people coming through trying to heal them, and then they realize like, damn,
You gotta start first thing first, just it comes from spending time with yourself, like Dom said. When you around people, right?
You can't
what
do
people
it.
do is you take a little bit of what everybody say, right? So Dev might be the person that I call when I feel like I need somebody to be on my side right now. Dev is my man. We think alike. You know what I'm saying? So when I call Dev to get that piece, like, nah, G, man, you just gonna level up. You just gonna he give me the confidence part.
I feel like you're not wrong.
Yeah. So what
like,
happens is when
really
you by
gotta be
yourself,
alone.
you gotta
Like,
be
dead
by
ass.
yourself.
You have to be alone.
You gotta be by yourself.
You gotta be by yourself.
Everybody in here, listen, if you go home right now, even if you single, whatever.
It's you in the mirror.
If you find something about yourself, everybody got something that they do, that they still do right now, that probably fucked up
It's your
three or
toxic
four
trait.
of your relationships.
Ask yourself what your toxic
Yeah,
Like
what's
you,
your toxic
like
trait
I'm
is?
telling you, like you really gotta you gotta sit in the room with yourself in the mirror.
Like
And
Slice
that's
learned
it.
his
Stop
last
calling
week.
People.
Did you learn your
Stop-
toxic trait
stop
last
hanging
week?
around your friends. Like
Like,
stop calling. Like
You think, nigga, you think, yeah, you know what the fuck it is,
I
nigga.
don't remember. I'm
toxic trait.
flawless.
We after the show last week, we had a powwow.
we had a real
we had
conversation.
a real conversation after the show, and I asked everybody, give me your toxic trait.
What was
Tell
mine?
me
What was mine?
I told him one. Why are you looking at me like a woman
Yeah,
doesn't
because
know
he
a
wasn't
toxic
here.
trait?
I
So,
didn't. No, that's
I hope-
not why I looked. I looked because that conversation y'all was having was getting bugged the fuck out, and I left y'all niggas in my studio and went
I'll
home.
say this. I'll speak on Monica toxic trait. If my daughter had this toxic trait, I would be very disappointed.
Wait.
Yeah.
So
you like to fix broken
So,
things.
and this is my thing. I don't feel like no woman could fix a broken man.
Nope.
no,
I feel like the man
you
gotta
absolutely
fix
cannot.
himself. So when you got all
cannot.
these women who talk about I'm a healer, I'm a helper, I'm a savior, you're a fool.
no, we are
Because you're not healing them, you're not saving them.
You're enabling it.
You're enabling them. You need
It
to
goes
spend-
both ways,
Nigga,
though, right?
Don't go both ways.
person.
It's not-
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm saying
Okay.
I only have a daughter, so I only
Yeah.
can speak from my child. I think that, and I hate, and I told you I always hate women who date off potential, and I don't like the healer woman. You gotta find a man that's who you want right now.
Yep.
You gotta say, I'm willing to fucking live the rest of my life with this person.
Cause
not who he's gonna be.
you could wait 6 years, 3 years, 4 years, and that nigga could never become that nigga.
Yeah, my aunt told me never date off potential because you'll be disappointed.
Every
like,
time.
dating off what you think you can see a man to be.
Every time. Cause he's already like, I'm already getting I don't gotta ever become that nigga.
If they don't ever see themselves to be that, just like what you said earlier about like, I was on the show about like
Yeah, so
outgrowing
what's
a
the
person.
difference? So what's the difference between you believing? So you're saying that if they don't believe in the potential that you see, then leave. But what if they believe the same way? So you're basically believing in them becoming that person. No.
You gotta
Yeah, but
stop.
how do
you
you
gotta
know?
stop worrying about the potential.
Yeah.
You gotta deal with the person that you have.
How do you know he'll-
And that's the thing.
how do
like,
you know he'll ever
potential-
become that person?
Hold on.
No, I don't think that you will. But I'm saying, like, what's the difference between believing in someone and believing? in
So this is
potential?
this is the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Believing in something blindly, right? Like it's like what traits is this person showing that they have
they-
the potential
to be
to
that.
do this? So if you're watching a person and how they train, and you like, I can see him being world champion one day, right?
Yep.
What I'm saying is, what we're saying is, are you happy with him if he doesn't become world champion?
There
Right?
you go.
Are
There you
you
go.
are you happy with him right now if he doesn't become world champion? Now, at the same time, you might believe in him based off of what he's doing. If he laying around on the couch doing nothing, he's saying one day I'm gonna start hitting the gym and I'm gonna be world champion. Now you're really just going off of this potential you created
In your
because it's
mind.
not even really being displayed to you. There's
I mean,
no reason for
even
it.
faith without works is dead. So
That's
That's a
true.
fact.
That's true.
Yeah. And
some
a
Bible
lot of people talk more than they walk.
That's a fact.
He about to say something about. He's about to say something about crippled people. He's about to say something about a paraplegic. I just know that is.
because they'll never walk again. or some shit.
I just wait.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
I was
You
just.
can never believe
yo,
in a paraplegic
shit.
because they're never gonna walk
Yo,
again.
yo,
That's wild.
yo, because that's something Jimmy
know
would
it's
say.
coming.
He'd be like, you can never trust a paraplegic because they always talk the talk, but never walk the walk. You'd be like, yo, this nigga is an asshole.
You know what's hilarious?
But they roll the best blunts.
Yo, that's
Hey,
come on,
yo,
man.
now that's crazy.
Come on, man.
People in wheelchairs roll the best blunts.
Yes, that's.
Oh, he didn't even have nothing to say at the time. That's just what he wanted to say.
All right, I'm running right, but I want to help somebody. All right?
What was the question and shit?
This
we,
wasn't a question.
We was
talking
helping
about
me and
monkey
shit.
branches.
Yeah, mama.
We was getting people
Yeah.
to understand that some people monkey branch. So if you're a person that always monkey branch, how do you stop?
I think that there's no way to do it that's not cold turkey, because what we had that conversation earlier about who creates who type of thing. And I remember starting the monkey branch type thing based off of I always got caught with nothing. Like if a shorty did some dumb shit or something, I'm stuck with nothing. So since I was always touching something else, now I'm never alone. I'm always got an option. I'm good. You got to do it cold turkey. Cold turkey.
Or be a hoe.
But when do you realize that you need to stop monkey branching? When you get with a girl that you really like and you realize you don't need nothing else?
You could just be exhausted too. Like sometimes it's not really about your valor.
It's even in your relationships. Like how many times you got to keep going through the same shit with different people before you realize it's not them, it's you.
Yep.
That part.
Talk heavy.
It's like you keep dealing with crazy women. Stop picking crazy women.
Sometimes.
But it's like you keep going. I'm going through this. Yeah, but how many going throughs you got to go through for you say I got to stop? Something's not right. Because at the end of the day, you're the common denominator in all your failed relationships.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And sometimes people got this thing, right? Sometimes toxic people got this thing where they say, how dare, like when you be like, yo, let me be your piece. Some people got this thing where they be like, how dare you try to bring your peace and interrupt my toxicity?
I think that's real, though.
No, I believe that.
I think
like,
that's real.
Who you think you are?
You know what?
To bring your peace over here.
That's wild, but that is real.
That's real.
In a relationship.
This condo GB talking right now.
Oh, my God.
Oh, philosopher. All right.
Because goodness can be uncomfortable for toxic people, so it's kind of...
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, that's for real, because you have people that, like I said, if you have a light about you, you have people that'll be attracted to that light, and not just attracted to in a good way, they're attracted to siphon it.
Exactly. They want to harvest your energy. Because they don't have
siphon that light right out of you, and then you just leave and you broken. You're like,
and also forces.
And they ran off with your energy. They're not even broken.
Oh yeah, they not broken, and
they took your energy. Now they ran off.
And it forces them to change too, because they're so accustomed to the toxic behaviors. They're prone to move a certain way. So now that they're getting something else, it's like, oh shit, I gotta move a different way now, because once I fill this with toxicity, it's not providing anything beneficial.
And then some people run away because they don't want to be accountable. Like she was saying earlier, like they just don't want to. They don't want to own up to nothing. They don't want to change. They don't want to grow. So fuck it, I'm gonna run away. You could be the best woman they ever had. Do y'all ever encounter that? Like, you could be the best woman they ever had.
They all have,
but they don't want it because they don't want to grow.
Yeah.
They're scared to grow, so they're gonna digress back to something lower that don't make them grow. That don't have no standards and nothing like that.
Thinking about the one that got away, Key.
Damn, Key back there like,
yeah, he is. He think about it.
Key said he's the one that got away.
Yeah, that shit crazy because you know.
Last question.
Because you know people.
Last question. This is the final question for the
ahead.
show, because we've been here a long time. There's a lot of therapy going on. All right. In a relationship, once you recognize it's toxic, how long do you stay?
You gotta leave immediately. Like you gotta, once you recognize a situation is toxic, you gotta go. Like if you're recognizing it, then you already know what it is. You gotta go. Like if you're in it and you don't realize it because you're making excuses for it, then that's a little bit different. Then it's gonna take some time. But once you say this is toxic, you gotta exit immediately. Like
I think you have to, but I think it's easier said than
That's
done.
way easier said than done.
It's definitely easier said than done. But again, when you are a healthy, healed person, to exit is a lot easier than when you're monkey branching and you're not healed and you got.
Yeah.
Because at first, them red flags be looking like Six Flags.
Oh shit!
Oh, you toxic.
Yo, she want that rough ride.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
But I outgrew it a little bit.
That's crazy. People with AIDS don't cheat.
Hey, yo, this guy, I can't.
And that's the end of the Talk Heavy podcast.
Yeah, though, you already know what it is. Big DREWBOY in the building. It's the biggest. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out the guys in the building. Big OTP, everything out the pound. Shout out my guy DJ Pops, my guy Flizzy, my guy Zell. We got Breen in the building, and my guy SS. And shout out Talk Heavy. You already know what it is. Me versus me about to drop too. Let's get it. Cut that beat on. Yeah.
Ooh, Sam, killed it.
Big OTP. It's the Pounders. Got my guy DJ Pops with me. I mean, the co-founder. You know what I'm saying? Big real talk. Let's get it. This that real talk, no hype, man. It's just me now. About to have a youngin', that's another mouth to feed now. I pop out, bitches mad, a nigga gotta see now. How the fuck you mad at me? Your son like 3 now. I knew she was my type. Met the bitch at Fridays on a Friday, then took her home to watch Friday. I was smoking kush all night. It was a Friday. Missed the one night. I hit that bitch that Friday. Ha. I'm an honorable dude. Get your hair done, that's something that's a father should do. You want a dad or a boyfriend? Pick out the two. She chose the first one. Well, bitch, I ain't the nigga for you. Cause I be strapped nasty in the black caddy. Raise a big bitch and watch it bang like Shaq Daddy. Sold a half ounce for an ounce price. I'm that crafty. Then put shake at the bottom, then make the bag saggy. Yeah, I meant to tell you I finesse shit. Y'all tripping off my old work. I ain't even drop my best shit. Let a nigga say he want problems. We gon' test it. Over that green, he getting blue like we texting. Every time we step in the club, we bring them texting. Down to my last little bean, I gotta stretch this. 50 for you and 50 for the next bitch. And then I go home with her best friend. I'm that wild. Keep the pump for me like a fat child. AirPods in on the drill, the gum that loud. Entry room, chest, exit room, backside. With a bullets and this about that size. Yeah, everything got the pound. Silencers on them Glocks, you hear not a sound. All them niggas I was running with, it's not around. Why the fuck he talking shit and he don't be in town? Yeah, he was on the gram chatting. Told Zell, if you catch him in that club, you better smack him. Try to set him up, but he was smart, he wasn't lacking. Better have your homies with him when we catch him. My niggas seen about to go to trial. Niggas in the courts pointing at Brody like he ain't got a child. Cops ask us questions, we get in denial. After they read my rights, I need my lawyer now. Niggas pussy, I should've known he wasn't the tough type. My daughter ain't gon' play with dolls, she the rough type. Yeah, this that real talk, real talk. Corona's too rare, they come around and bring real talk. This that real talk, Corona Tuesday. Real talk, yeah. Everything got the pound. Silencers on them Glocks, you hear not a sound, yeah.